Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Terra Invicta. In between episodes I have been reworking basically all of my space station, that's why there's a lot of construction ongoing. Because basically I was investigating the research bonuses we are getting, so now that we have the Caliphate unlocked, I don't want to push for the additional 10, 12, 15% we got from overbuilding the social science labs. Instead, now I'm spreading it out. I'm building, for example, a lot of energy labs, some more information science labs, and I think, more energy labs to get to the maximum bonus. Also removed some of the Xeno labs here, so that we only have +1 station, which is going to give us maximum bonus in regards to discovery on Earth, and the other ones we replaced with energy labs and similar things, depending on what we need. Now, with that, we are going to get soonish a pretty good bonus into boost, another 30% basically, which we don't have. On top, we are going to do these researches, therefore our boost income should be optimized relatively quickly. And we are going to need it because we need more hospitals to fix our economy, in fact. I also investigated our orcs, but there was not much to do until I discovered that apparently someone has been increasing unrest in the East African Federation. We are now at 8.7. That's way too much, and I have to pacify it. Therefore, I basically changed all plans, stopped federating more countries here in the Caliphate. Instead, I need to pacify this state first. Therefore, we assign the guys here, and yeah, let's go. Also, of course, we are trying to retake the points here, which we lost in between. Aerospike engine is done. We are now going for the scramjet. It's also quickly done. Now, what I investigated also in between.
Things are cooling off.
Perfect. That's the crackdown in Kazakhstan.
We were unable to increase security.
Ah, what a roll. Repeat again.
Things are cooling off.
Okay, we are able at least to reduce it by ½ a point. So now I really hope that nobody is increasing it again. We have fragmented.
People have taken control.
Okay, Saudi Arabia is again ours. Perfect. Yeah, we can't do much here. Okay, we are going to keep these missions.
Reporting in.
Now, Elisa, I want you to purge Kazakhstan now.
We're taking power.
And
Your
Brooklyn,
orders?
I want you to crack down the Gulf states here.
Targeting their key
There we
people.
go. And hopefully afterwards we can go back to federating stuff. Also, how's the unrest here? 3.7. We still need to decrease it, improve on it further. Inequality here is extremely high due to all the things the people beforehand did, which owned China. Or rather, nobody owned China, but it was a mess. And hopefully we can fix it now. That the unity completely collapsed is of course a problem, and we don't really have a chance changing that at all. One way would be to unify with Tehran by force, which I want to do at some point, but I don't have CCP currently, and that's a problem. Yeah, I might want to invest into the management research too. Now, I'm just going to continue and confirm. Hydrobiology is finally done, so the next project which is done is going to go back into Xeno stuff. And in regards to Xeno, I have been thinking about what to do. I don't want to build ships which can shoot.
Crackdown complete.
Nice. At
Violence
least
is
yet.
fading. Order is returning.
Repeat please.
Order is returning.
Repeat again. Instead I was thinking about... Okay, scramjets is done. Check for a second. This one is just an orc. It's a reactor. No. let's start on the hydrobiology, but we don't push it too big. I was thinking that we, instead of building a fleet to shoot down a ship, we could instead assault the mining station on Sirius. For that we just need a good ion drive, which we need to build a ship for, and then we just send some marines there. It will take a long time, but that might be enough to fulfill the condition, salvage alien technology, because following alien asset facility, that should be possible, or habitat. Orbital habitat, yeah, no, not orbital, but facility. It should be a facility, at least I hope so. And that we that way could get access to exotics and get the mission solved, which would be great. Now let's continue. Boost income is going up constantly. In fact, Egypt is investing into it. Take me there. We are going to do another run, but we're not going to push it. Instead, I want to... These two are currently really, really good. We need to get to ring heads to, at some point in the late game, do our objectives. So these two techs are nice, and we also need Mercury to have the energy, which we are going to need at a later point. So all of these three techs are nice. We could push one of them to move something along, but I'm not 100% sure. Instead, I do want to... Yeah, let's in fact go with Hydra here.
We're in control here.
Perfect. Kazakhstan is also ours again. Stuff is finishing up. More skunk work, therefore more project speed again. Yeah, and we are far above CP cap again.
Ready to go.
Now, Elisa, you can... Oh, in fact, you can just set the national policies here.
Time to make our move.
Ready
In
to
fact,
go.
wait a second. Can we finish? No. 8th of September, so that's still a while ago. Until when we can merge the next one here, which is going to be Turkmenistan. Tajikistan, however, I do think we can federate. Yeah, we can federate Tajikistan, so let's
Ready
get
for
that
orders.
solved first.
Heading to
There
the
we go.
capital.
And
Standing
Brooklyn, I want you to... Oh, you don't have purge, I forgot. So you are going to do the policy,
Heading to the capital.
and Elisa is
Ready for
going
my
to do
mission.
the purge here.
Targeting the opposition.
Now, how's China's unrest? 4.2, it's also going up. Not good. But we can't do much about it. Okay, we need to get cohesion up, but... we need to... What is more important currently? We do have some MC spare and we don't want to expand bases. Therefore, maybe we want to scale this a bit down. We still need to get to +3 boost again, because I do think I built one or two more of these hospitals to get our money under control. But maybe let's just do something like this and see where we get with that. Assign and continue. Yeah, basically everything is looking pretty nice right now. Oh yes, perfect. Army has finished in Saudi Arabia here. Therefore we don't need to build another one. We can't, in fact, but we can adjust our stuff again to do complete mission control here. Go into boost, and Kazakhstan we can also adapt again to be like this. Yeah, that's really looking good. Perfect. Therefore continue. And here we can fix as soon as we
Order
got
is
the
returning.
Things are stabilizing.
Oh, that's not looking good down there.
Things are stabilizing.
That's really not looking
Mission
good.
complete.
Okay, we are going to federate with Tajikistan. That's the last one we can do there. Now it's a half a year from now to finish and unify there.
We are in
More stuff has
control
finished.
now.
We got more science again. Nice. And our influence is barely positive, so that's fine. Even though we are 30 above the limit. And we got an army here, that's good. And I do think we can go back to building our
On my way to the capital.
federation here.
Ready for my mission. Time to make our move.
China, how are you looking? 3.7. That should be fine for the moment. We can +1. Someone is increasing it again. Probably Humanity First, which are really on war footing with us currently. And
Things are
these
stabilizing.
unrest missions are
I
currently...
have any effect.
Let's do permanent
Violence
infect.
is abating.
Here, it's the same. The unrest missions are
Policy
really
direction
the
complete.
biggest problem currently. Okay, we could federate Ethiopia, we don't need to. Jordan. Now, is everything federated what we can already? Let's check. I put some on rival because those are the ones we are going to attack at some point. Well, it looks like it. Let's check it out. Egypt is in, Jordan is in, Israel is in, Saudi Arabia, Gulf states. Iraq is not in. Why? Why can we not federate Iraq? German Federation. It's not adjacent. Okay, that's the problem. Well then. Okay, that's fine though. Okay. Not cool, but we can't change it. So Elisa's mission in fact is going to be... Do we unify with Ethiopia? Let's do it. Let's hope that wasn't a mistake. So can we, for example... Caliphate is a claim. Yeah, we can. So we can still do our federations even though the African Union... We are now African Union. Officially. For whatever reason. I don't know. Fine. Okay, that's the federations done on the Caliphate. Now the unifications, the first ones are going to happen at the end of the year. So that's like half a year from now. And now we can focus on other objectives. I also was considering, as soon as we have some spare CP, to probably go after Nigeria here, which is around 30 CP, to form the country here. We can push an army out here, and then we can federate all that stuff here, or unify that stuff here, build it a little bit up, build a space program and so on, and therefore have it building up until we can unify it into the African Union or into the Caliphate, because the Caliphate has a claim on the capital of Nigeria here. So that's also a possibility. Okay, big question now, how to continue. Insurrection mode is still on here. That's big. China is relatively stable.
Where do you need me?
I would like to talk to
Standing by
humanity
for orders.
first to...
I'm here.
Let's just go here, find out who it is.
Tracking target.
Ready.
And Elisa, what can you do? Some public campaigns. Do we need some? Yes, here in the caliphate itself.
I will try to sway
Let's
the
go
public.
and continue. Money is still a problem. Degrees duty. Yeah. Can't do much there. I wish we could, but...
Surveillance complete.
Ah, perfect. That's luck. Humanity first, we found. And now I can try to bribe them. Years a job have taken a toll on Anna Jenker. Addict or indulgent. Inflexible. Loose brazen. Let's take this one.
Prepping
See
for mission.
what Anna got here.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Fanatic. Fine. And someone tried again to take tries to take Kazakhstan again. And we have some stuff. China loses some military. No.
Violence is abating.
Can happen.
Situation remains chaotic. Things are cooling off.
Okay. How to continue now? Most of the stations are done again. There are more hotels under construction, 2 in fact, so we need 6 boosts to feed them. And
Where do you need me?
Reporting in.
yeah, I want to
here.
talk to the Humanity First
We'll
guy,
open a channel.
and in fact you are going
Ready.
to do the same, so hopefully we can make
Making
2
contact.
trades and therefore pull them out of the war mode with us, because if we look at the relations here, Humanity First is at war with us, and that's the only one conflict here, but tolerance on resistance. We really need to resolve the war's footing of the Humanity First so that they stop doing increases of whatever they try to do. Okay, let's go. Also, we need to control the
Reaching
alien.
out.
Okay,
Cowards. You don't get to run away from this.
they are annoyed. We are going to bribe them with something like metal. Generous trade, how much would you take? 600? 700? 800? That's good. And maybe we can make it generous. 1000? No. Let's do a fair trade. Continue.
Reaching out.
Still annoyed.
You don't get to run away from this.
And we do it again. And please do it again. Lucky strike. Yeah, we are going for the additional surveys, of course. But 25% more stuff on from Turan base. From Turan, who are you? This one. Ooh, that's a lot of metal we are getting. Nice. So the impact we just gave away
Things are cooling
is
off.
minor.
We were unable to increase security.
Come on,
Order is
who's doing that all the time? Humanity First is still at war with us, so we have to continue bribing. And I guess we have to. Of course, taking these points away from them is exactly what's annoying them. I don't want to steal orcs from them. But let's wait a second. Let's check it out for a
Establishing
sec.
contact.
Okay, where are you? What do you have? Crossing rivers for humanity. Yeah, no, that's not good. And this one is also not too important. Therefore, we're just going to continue here, make it quick, and hopefully we can pull them out of war.
Initiating contact.
We have suffered your presence long enough. Redirect your efforts to opposing the great enemy, or we shall account you among the
Can we give them some
collaborators.
projects? Yeah, outpost mining, definitely. Generous trade.
Initiating contact.
We have suffered your presence.
Ah, there are no worries, that's good. And we are
Redirect
going
your
to
efforts
give
opposing the
them
great enemy, or we shall account you among their collaborators.
Space Hotel. Repeat, continue. Okay, Hydra is done. Biology. Nice. Our pre-autopsy assessment revealed that, as expected, the aliens are carbon-based and breathe oxygen like ourselves. The ability to exist without protection on Earth makes it highly likely that the atmospheric composition on their homeworld is highly similar to our own. More unexpected is that the prevailing inverted knee anatomical theory is incorrect. What we are seeing is not the knee but the ankle, thus their leg anatomy is akin to a horse or a dog. Since this type of structure is better suited to speed than climbing, it is highly likely that these aliens evolved on flatter terrain and perhaps were once prey for another species. The autopsy itself has yielded invaluable detail on the aliens' physiology, specifically how they are capable of feats and abilities impossible for any species on Earth.
Our autopsy report is ready,
Okay.
Director. The details are fascinating.
The alien corpus has provided us with a treasure trove of information. It's carbon-based, oxygen breathing, and stands up approximately 220 centimeters tall. That's large. With knees located in the upper half of his legs in a pattern similar to an Earth canid. Cooling is provided by a sublimating sweat mechanism. Okay, I'm not going to read everything here aloud. It's basically the same information as all the other factions find out. Okay, and we now know about the ferricides, and we need to research the project as soon as it comes available. Now, what I want to do now is, until we get that project, I want to do ships. There we go, interplanetary warships. Not going to push it, instead I want to push inner planets for a moment. And could we get them? Yeah, we are out of conflict now. Nice.
Order is returning. Things are cooling
That's
up.
really good. Hopefully they are
Things
going
are
to stop
stabilizing.
these annoying crackdowns now. That would be amazing. And it will be done in September. That's not far away. And we can send a probe to Mercury. And yeah, we are not going to do this. Elisa is going to continue there. And what else can we do? In fact, Brooklyn could also reduce unrest. 6.2 here, 3.7 there. The chances in China are marginal, so let's instead clamp down on
We'll
East
make
African
things safe.
Federation if we can. The big problem here really is the cohesion, which is just posing a problem. Now, we are now at minus 5.5 boost. Of course, we are lacking about 1 boost here and 0.2 boost here, but still far away from what we are going to need soonish. Therefore, let's in fact... Now let's just continue. Okay, it will be fine at some point. Confirm. And there we go with Hydra ferricides, which we are going to take up after the planetary warships. Which is done any day now. Perfect. Let's go, ferricides. And now we are going to push everything in here. We do have 75% bonus, 103 from projects. Therefore our research bonuses are really, really good. Even though our base research isn't that high yet.
Establishing contact.
We are going to continue bribing here, for example, with
At least the technologies you are developing
solar array.
will be useful in the fight against the
There we go.
invaders.
And please repeat, continue. I also want to find someone from the resistance to also push them a bit, make them peaceful, make them not play against us. Because if we have a powerful
Violence is
resistance and a powerful
Things are cooling off.
humanity first,
Violence is
they might take some of the
Order
pressure
returning.
from us, which would be useful, of course. Okay, how long is the crackdown here? Ah, come on. Humanity first took it back. Augmented learning is done. Now, I don't want to go into the West Africa community yet. Military lab I don't want to do. And we could do the colloid drive, but I need to... Not 100% sure if that's really the good choice. However, what we are going to need anyway is a shipyard. We're going to need a quantum battery. We don't need an armor. We need a battery. And quantum is probably the best one. Therefore, let's get started on the battery. In fact, we can obsolete the other ones. So, salt water, molten salt, and lithium sulfur. Also the potassium heat sink. No, it's way too heavy. Ooh, there's a boost project here. And in fact, let's do this one first. And push it. Okay, now Brooklyn, you have to do a crackdown again. And I'm going to give you 4
Targeting their center of power.
to just hopefully take it back while we continue bribing humanity first. We are now in tolerance, that's good. Resistance tolerates us and the other ones are in conflict, but that's better than nothing. Okay, perfect. Here I'm going to make a cut and we are going to see each other in the next episode. Wait a second. Yeah, we can in fact abandon... Yeah, we can abandon this nation again. Oh, that was not as planned. And here, it's all fine. Good. Yeah, see you in the next episode.